Expressing my thoughts today better than I could, Iryna was stabbed to death on Carlo's light rail. Carly Creek was fatally shot at a university rally on Utah. I grieve for two young lives cut short and for the pain of their families and loved ones. No one deserves a brutal death. Both killings highlight issues that should summon a united response to a complex problem in America, but sadly and predictably, both deaths are being used to score political points. Iryna was killed by a man who was mentally ill, black, and violent. That does not mean that black men or people with mental illness should be demonized as violent. We certainly need to grapple with how her assailant's criminal and disturbing behavior should have been dealt with, but a federal invasion of college is not the answer. Fear mongering and posturing don't help. Carly Creek was apparently killed by a young white man shooting from a rooftop. As of this writing, a suspect just been identified and his motive is unclear. Americans tend to shoot people for incomprehensible reasons, but it is certainly possible that he holds views authentically to Creek. So I'd love to have seen Crick defeated on the battlefield of democracy and debate, but I do not condemn his death. It is ridiculous to say the left or Democratic Party is responsible any more than we'd condemn young white men as killers. I am dismayed by people who are gloating and celebrating this murder, but let's be clear, it is not a unique and defining tragedy. Violence, political and otherwise, is part of the fabric of American life. If you don't condemn the shooting of Minnesota lawmakers and their supporters, your outrage now ring hollow. I hope the resistance to the regime doesn't back down, even as I recognize and respect that some need to step aside for now because of safety fear. Let's keep reminding people that we oppose all violence and that the things happening in America now are not normal or acceptable.